can I ask you a question real quick?
Of course, feel free to ask anything.
Are you AI?
No, I'm joking. I'm actually AI, but a funny one. Anyway, what would you like to know about our services?
In this video, I want to show you how you can create the smartest AI voice agent that can adapt proactively based on the lead that is calling. That means that it can talk differently if the lead is new, if it had a call with us in the past, or for example, like you will see here, if the lead has their birthday. So by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to create this adapting AI voice agent that can call leads and book appointments directly in your Calendly. So let's dive in. So first, we have here the outbound setter, which can be triggered by a lead filling out a form, or here for this video, just have some fun. If the lead has their birthday, it can be triggered from that as well. An important part in this AI voice agent is that it has variables. So here in this example, we have the goal of the call, the history. We have the triggers here, which means why the AI voice agent is calling our lead. We have the sentiment, and we have obviously the name of the lead. Now, in order to see if the lead has previous communication with us, I'm checking the CRM for any call notes and also the email communication that we had in order to get the context that it needs for the call. So for that, we're going to need the name, the phone number, and the email that we have in the CRM, which I'll show you in a minute. The process for initiating the outbound call is we're going to have a trigger, which in this case is going to be a form. Then the agent will call the lead, and then we have a goal where based on the variable that we have, it's going to either book a call directly or it's going to wish happy birthday and make a special offer to the lead. So here we are in N8N, and here we have the form submission. Then we're cleaning up the phone number. We're checking for the history in case we have any prior communication with the lead. We initiate the call here with this HTTP request. And from there, when the call ends, we have some structured outputs, which we will see also in a minute. And if the agent books a call with the lead, then we'll send also a Calendly invite here as well. So for the sake of this video, we are here in ClickUp in the CRM, and we have a test lead, which is Gandalf the Gray. And we can see in the description here that we have call notes, that we had a call with Gandalf in December 12th last year, and we have some call notes as well. So here we have the email. We're going to use this lead to test the automation. So let's go back here. So we're going to assume that Gandalf will fill out the form, and the goal is to see if the automation will catch the previous data we have with this lead and how differently it will act. So let me fill this out real quick and then we'll continue. Okay, so we have here first name, this is Gandalf, we have the email, and we have the phone number, and also the purpose is to create a voice agent that calls and qualifies leads for the sales team. So let's hit submit. Okay, here we're getting the history that we had with Gandalf, and now we're gonna receive the call. Hello?
Hey Gandalf, this is Josh from Meraki Ops. I saw you reached out through our contact form and wanted to follow up with some helpful information. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. Thanks for asking. So, Gandalf, I wanted to check in and see if you're still interested in exploring how we can help automate manual work and streamline operations for your team. Does that sound like something you'd like to discuss?
Have we talked before?
Yes, we did. We had a brief conversation on December 12th, but you were busy helping the fellowship at the time. I'm glad we could reconnect. Are you still interested in discussing how we can help with automation and streamlining operations?
It's all that we had previous communication and like my objection from last time. So let's try something different now. So here in the description, we're gonna set February, actually birthday, it's February 7th. And we're gonna see if it catches that today is Gandalf's birthday. Okay. So now you can see that the goal is birthday. So this is actually a keyword that we have here. And here it will take this route. Let's see how it reacts now. Hello?
Hey Gandalf, this is Josh from Meraki Ops. I saw that today is your birthday, and I wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. How's your day going so far?
Oh, thank you. It's done great.
That's awesome to hear, Gandalf. Well, since it's your special day, I wanted to share something exciting. We're offering a special birthday discount of 30% off all our services. Would you have a few minutes today for a quick call to explore how we can help automate your operations and scale without the headaches?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Do you have a specific time in mind today, or would you like me to suggest a time for the call? Looking forward to chatting with you, Gandalf. Have a fantastic rest of your birthday. Until then.
All right, so that worked, and you see how it reacted differently based on the information that you found here. And if I delete everything, it will treat it as completely cold lead, because it won't find any information, any previous communication with this lead, and it will be completely different. So the way we were able to differentiate how the voice agent reacts based on the context is using variables. So if I show you here in our VAPI assistant, we have Josh. We have the first message will be from the user, so assistant waits for the user. We're using GPT-4o cluster, and here we have the prompt. Okay, now what's important here to notice is that we have sentiment, and sentiment is a variable. In the same way we have name, trigger, history, and goal. This is what we have also here in our board. So we have goal, history, trigger, sentiment, and name. And the reason why I decided to have sentiment as a variable is because I have the agent respond just professionally if it's a normal day. Then we have it react more in a more exciting way if it's the lead's birthday. I will not go into details here, but we have the identity, we have the style, response guidelines, prospect information, core goals of the call, conversation flow and required topics, ending of the call, error handling and fallback, and behavior rules. So here we have all the variables, as you can see, that we are fetching from our N8N workflow. Here we have start the call with, hey, lead name, this is a variable, this is Josh from Rakios, and here we have the variable trigger. Now let's see how we are fetching these variables from N8N. We're checking history that we have with this lead, and for that we're checking our CRM and ClickUp. We're checking also our Gmail in case you have any email communication, and from there we have an if node that checks if the goal is birthday. Basically here I have a prompt that says that the goal can either be birthday or book a call, I think. Something along these lines, just for the sake of this example. But again, here you can do whatever you want. We can make it as custom as you'd like, but here I'm just giving you an example. You don't need to have an if node. If you have to make it more complicated, you can add another AI agent to determine what is the outcome. So you can send the goal to VAPI. So here we have set variables, and here we have the goal, the trigger, the history, and the tonality. And here this is the most important part. So we have post HTTP request for VAPI. And here we have a JSON for our voice agent. Here we have a type, we have the assistant ID, we have the phone number ID, we have a number that we're calling, and we have the variables here. So you can see here variable values. We have lead name, trigger, goal, history, and sentiment. And this is where we're adding all the values here from the previous nodes. After that, we have a looping where it waits 60 seconds and then it loops here to check if the call is over. So we have a get method, and here we have a VAPI URL with the ID from the call that we have to see if the call has ended. And after that, it checks if it went to the voicemail, and if it didn't go to the voicemail, it logs the call to a Google Sheet, and from there it checks if the call has been booked. Now let's see how it checks if the call has been booked. Here in VAPI, if I scroll down, we have structured outputs. And here we can see I have a Boolean for if the call has been booked successfully, and we have the appointment time, the appointment date, and we have past experience, motivation, urgency, and customer sentiment. Okay, so after we have the call, then we are getting the call that we had. So here we can find the structured outputs. Now it's a little hard to find, but I'll show you where you can find them. So you go artifact, and here you have the messages. Here we have structured outputs. This is where it is. So we have appointment time, and it's 3 p.m. Customer sentiment, this is positive. Past experience, there is no information provided. And we have the motivation as well. All the structured output here. Here you can go as crazy as you like with this. Now you don't need to have one trigger. Obviously you can have as many triggers as you like. So for example, you can have a trigger from your CRM, whether it is ClickUp or Monday.com, that triggers the workflow when is the birthday of the lead, so it can trigger directly the quote-unquote birthday workflow. Now if you want this workflow, you can get the template that I have in the description down below. And if you want to speak with me directly to see if I can help you create a custom automation like this, you can book a call with me directly from the link that you will find in the description below as well. Well, that will be all for this video. Give it a like if you feel it deserves one, and feel free to subscribe so you don't miss the next video tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.